Good morning everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome to this AFK journey video. So sleepy Zeeebo right here who just woke up from sleep, and then I saw this Florabelle character teaser video in my Discord server, so I decided to work this video for it. So first of all, usually for character teaser, this will be the next upcoming unit. Whether or not it will be the radar character, we are not too sure, because we had a few character teaser. So Satrana was one, Cecile was the other one, Vala was the radar one. So Florabelle might or might not be the radar, but she'll definitely come to the game. So without further ado, let's take a look at this character storyline and then talk about her skill set, which is featured in the video. Let's go. Okay.
Our story begins on a rainy morning.
Let's see whether or not we have the highest. 1440p, guys.
In the soft glow of the rain.
Oh shit, very nice animation by the way.
The bulb sprites are the first to stir, bounding to the bell for class.
So for those of you guys who do not know, in the storyline she's actually a teacher, and she's related to Parisa as well as Laika. Like they are the same batch of students and their friends.
Her gentle touch as soft as the morning dew.
The droplets have turned into light.
Children, gather round.
Yes, teacher.
Florabelle twirls with the flower wand, singing loudly.
And flower related ability.
Wake up, flowers. From a dark and rainy night, rediscovering the hues of the earth, making every withered morning come alive. Singing loudly, the awakened flowers enliven the dark forest as winter quietly fades away and the most glorious spring has arrived.
Okay, okay. Before I continue, right, I think this character teaser fits really well with her story in the game. Although I thought that she will be more like way more yandere than anything else, okay? But okay, it's fine. Like it fits her teacher image in the game itself. AFK journey. Okay, gameplay showcase, so we see her skills. Okay, this is the school that we will see her in game. Overgrowth tiny shooter. Okay. April 16th, so she'll come in about 2 days time from recording. Okay, her skill set looks really weird. Okay, so we got the overgrowth, right? So based on what we see here, she's a summoner type character. Like she doesn't actually attack, but she actually summons 3 units. Interesting. I mean, she summons, I don't know whether or not it's 3 or 2, because in the ultimate, right? In the ultimate the ultimate skill, Pounding Blow. In Pounding Blow, right, 3 of her students actually combine together to slam the floor. I'm not sure whether or not she summons 2 or over here only 2 students. So I assume you are only able to summon 2 students. Okay, but the thing is, so her position looks more like a disabler and damage dealer than anything else. I think Overgrowth is probably a skill which makes it feels like it makes her slightly bigger, right? So it probably give her some stats to make her slightly bigger. Maybe tank on the battlefield and do what she needs to do, which is dealing damage with the second skill, right? Second skill, tiny sharpshooter, is like a damage dealing skill. Then we see a haste as well as a lifesteal buff on this bigger student at the back. So pretty sure it has something to do with that. Basically, I think she's a semi DPS / disabler character, cause her ultimate Pounding Blow is a AoE stun, right? And it repositions the unit, right? So the skill actually procs Brutus ultimate, and then Torrent got slammed on the floor, and then this is the teleporting beast. So it probably got hit very hard, and then it's forced to teleport to the front. So her positioning seems like DPS disabler, which might actually fit into the current meta, because right now I think in the meta itself, right, control is actually a thing in the late game. So her kit actually fits quite well into that team, but whether or not she's a physical or magical dealer will change how it works. But I think she's probably more physical than magical, because I don't think they will release another Wilders that's magical based, but I might be wrong. So if she's physical, then she might be the new partner with Laika, because the defense debuff from Laika as well as the potential damage output coming out from her could be pretty game changing. At the same time, right, if her two other summons are sort of extra units on the battlefield, to a certain extent she counters the relic, which is a confining spell to a large degree, because one of these units will be disabled, but you still have the other one to do their job. So based on what I see, one of them will be on the front line and one of them will be the DPS. So if you have her, then maybe herself as well as the archer will eat the confining spell, but you still have one summon in the front on the battlefield. So if you see that there's this potion, this overgrowth potion, so I feel, okay, overgrowth might be a buff where she gives to one of her students for them to gain haste as well as lifesteal. So I'm excited to see how she works. Very, very unique kind of mechanic. Like, I mean, she's the first character, obviously, but it's funny because she's a summoner that deals damage and disable. How would that work? Like, depending on how her EX weapon turns out, she could be really powerful or she could be really meh, because I don't think she does anything here except for charge up her skill. So you are relying on the students to do stuff, and we don't know what's the stats of the students yet. Could be a Sisia level kind of summon, or it could be a pretty weak summon that dies pretty easily. So depending on how it turns out, she could be an OP character or a really meh character based on what I see. Because Wilders right now is very magical damage sided, at least in the late game. So we shall see, we shall see. Really excited to see this new unit. I think overall, her story is yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I expected her to be more yandere based on the lines in the game. But nonetheless, this is a really good trailer revealing what we need to see, but not revealing all, so we can speculate what is to come. So that's it for this video, right? Very, very pretty Florabelle over here. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do remember to like and subscribe to see more, and we will see you guys again in the next AFK journey video. Bye guys!